Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Another stream where we're going to be watching IBJJF Brasileiros. Today, it is going to be a lot of brown belts. Now, I think because of the time change that the brown belts kicked off, it would have been 7:30 a.m. Central Time. It's 9:20 now. And today was supposed to be the female adult divisions and then I believe some masters divisions. I think mostly all of the female adult brown belt divisions have kind of already like finished, to be honest. I think there's a couple more maybe that still have like a final or something left, but they weren't messing around in Sao Paulo. They got in there and they got their freaking female adult weight divisions out of the way, lickety split. So I think we're gonna be watching brown belt masters. I think we're gonna be watching some of the old farts throwing down, and I don't know. Hopefully, it's a good time. But you guys want to jump right into the quad box? What do you guys think, huh? What do you think? Should we jump right into the quad box? Somebody send a comment. Let me know if you guys are ready for the quad box. I'll wait. I'll wait. You guys want the quad box? Just say the word. Just say the word. And I'll turn on the quad box. Boom. There's the quad box. I couldn't wait. I was too excited. But yeah, here we are. Another day watching some more IBJJF Brasileiros. What have you guys been up to, huh? What's the chat been up to? Chat, tell me what's new. How about that? Tell me what's new, chat. Let me kind of. I'm gonna pull up BJJ comp system and see kind of what they got going on. What they got going on over here. Yeah, we might. Oh, there's a semifinal coming up on map 4. Okay, so this is map 4 here. So there should be an adult female brown belt semifinal there. And then a final on the same mat. But yeah, other than that, it's gonna be a lot of Masters 1 and Masters 2 brown belts. Is that the type of stuff you guys are into? You guys are into Masters 1, Masters 2 brown belts? I know some of you seem like you could be into it, to be honest. Oh, we got a little gum on the bottom of that mat. Someone hid their gum under there. Amanda Franco said mat 11. No hi, no how you doing. No hey, what's up? Just a straight mat 11, huh? You're all business, Amanda. I see how it is. Just all business. Just let's get right down to mat 11. What's up, Ricardo? What you up to, big dog? Yeah, I knew you were into the Masters, Ricardo. You love it. Let me see. Mat 6. All right, I'll turn this one into mat 11. How about that? Boom. There you go. Brazo Trey's better than Euro Trey? I don't know. I'm kind of committed to Euro Trey these days. The people have been riding harder for Euro Trey than Brazo Trey as of recent. And I'm just here to give the people whatever they want, you know what I mean? I'll switch up on them. What's up, Greg Samba? No problem, Amanda. I'm gonna go peep some of the results from yesterday. I missed some of the brown belt male action from yesterday. But there were definitely some solid dudes competing yesterday. All right, let's see here. We had Jefferson Dos Santos. He won or ultra heavy. That kid's an absolute beast. Rocket Man MMA, G-Day. Good day, bruh. Good day, bruv. What's good? You can watch 4 mats at the same time on Flow. That's right, baby. That's how we do it. All the boys are quad boxing on Flow. If you're about it, then you're quad boxing on Flow. Greg Samba, what do you think about ADCC happening in Poland? Got the good questions off the rip. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. I woke up not that long ago. I'm still waking up. Let me take a little sip to get ready to answer your question. I like to rock that high elbow coffee drink. Some people are into, high elbow guillotines and whatnot. I'm a high elbow coffee guy. Much more effective coffee drinking. I think ADCC in Poland is actually going to be sick, to be honest with you. I know people are worried about, like, will people go there? Will they not, And I just don't really think that's as much of a concern as maybe some people are making it out to be. I think the athletes who care about ADCC and want to be a part of ADCC are going to go wherever the event is, to be honest. And some athletes won't. And those athletes, like, probably didn't do it in 2024. They probably don't want to do ADCC anymore. You know what I mean? Which is perfectly fine. I'm not, like, here to tell an athlete what they should or shouldn't do. I think an athlete should do whatever the hell they want, to be honest with you, and, like, what makes the most sense for their career. But I think there are a lot of people who are, like, very much still wanting to be a part of ADCC and wanting to do that. And then as far as, like, the fans and the attendance, Poland rides pretty hard for combat sports. They obviously have, like, KSW, which is a really big MMA league, or promotion in Poland, and KSW, like, sells out crazy venues and stuff. And it's like, whenever I went to Poland a couple times, you could basically, like, you could just ask, like, your cab driver, like, if he likes MMA or jiu-jitsu, and he's like, oh yeah, I was at the KSW last weekend. Like, basically everyone has ties to combat sports. And obviously jiu-jitsu isn't quite as big as MMA there, but I still think it's, like, it does have a pretty big fan base in Poland, and it's gonna be a lot of the MMA crowd's gonna come out for it. Carlos said KSW gets like 50K fans live there. And they're producing it. Wow, okay, they're producing ADCC. That's crazy. Yeah, KSW is, like, huge. ADCC 2026 is going to be the great reset. Youngblood's new chance we crown. It's necessary anyways. Yeah, I think for sure there will be some sort of reset. It's like, it's kind of wild how fast jiu-jitsu turns over, though, right? Because, like, 2022 was a bit of a, like, as far as just, like, the new generation taking over, like, 2022 was kind of that. You had, like, Cade Ruotolo and Giancarlo become champions. They were both literally East Coast Trials champs. How crazy is that? That 2 East Coast Trials champs then went on and became the ADCC World Champs in the same ADCC that they won the Trials, both from that 2021 East Coast Trials. Also out of that Trials, like, Kolabate had won. That was where like William Tackett and Cade fought. It was where PJ Cade fought. I mean, I think 2021 East Coast Trials. It was in like a half abandoned casino. Super weird vibe. But like as far as like the jiu-jitsu and the action, like that was one of the best trials in history, to be honest with you. Like that one was crazy. I thought anyways. But yeah, I don't think Poland will be a bad thing. I think it'll honestly be really cool. I think it's gonna be sick. I'm excited for it. I think it's definitely gonna be a fun vibe once you get there and everything. It's like it's just gonna be like the jiu-jitsu community is gonna take over Krakow, Poland, you know? That's gonna be pretty sick. But what do you guys think? What do you guys in the chat think about ADCC going to Poland? Also, if I'm yapping away and I'm missing a scrappy poo, you guys let me know, okay? You guys let me know if there's a scrappy poo going on. All right, we were checking the results from yesterday. See any notable names? Won or lost? Natatenka won. Super heavy. Yeah, he's an absolute beast. Luis Felipe Rigo won. Oh, wait. Oh, Jefferson won the absolute. Natatenka won, I think, ultra. And then Luis Felipe Rigo won super. Ooh, and then, okay, Jefferson won heavy. That Jefferson dude, he's an absolute beast, to be honest with you. My dog's like banging on my back door. And crying. I'm gonna go let her out real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, boys. I'm back. Were you guys behaving while I was gone? I didn't have any of my usual generals here to make sure everybody stays in line, so you guys could have got away with a little bit there. Whose dog is that barking? What the heck? Whose dog's out there barking, dude? Huffagamba won brown belt. Huffagamba's an absolute beast. Hey, thanks for holding it down, Ricardo. You are the man. Ooh, Alex Vasquez lost to Felipe Lima in the final. Joao Alves won. What the heck? Some roosterweight named Melky Siddiqui won. I've never seen that name anywhere outside of the Melky Siddiqui that you know who, you know? That's crazy. But yeah. What we got going on, huh? Wow. Maria Clara just beat Barbara Vittorio 14-0. Stomped her a little bit. Had to show her what's up. Had to hit her with the freaking with the R-Truth walkout song. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what I mean? This little like pop-up graphic we have where it says like more action available on FloGrappling. Check out additional mats, live events, match replays, and exclusive content. That's like an interesting thing to me. Maybe I'm just talking to Ricardo here. But it's like an interesting little graphic to me because like if they're seeing that, then they're watching this on FloGrappling. You know? But I mean, I guess in this instance, it's like because I'm streaming FloGrappling, they're seeing it not on FloGrappling. But I don't know. I just feel like that's a little bit of a weird placement for that, where it's like, yeah, isn't this on FloGrappling? Why? Like, I don't know. And then the other thing, Ricardo, and I don't know how the chat feels about this or not. Maybe we could source a little bit of feedback from the community right now. I'm interested to know what you guys think. But the score bugs, like the actual like this, all of this now, dude, we gotta have what round it is and what division it is. It's so hard to figure it out, to be honest with you. Like, I would consider myself a far end expert in watching Flow. You know, work for Flow, watch a lot of Flow. I'm good at it. It's so hard to figure out without it saying like it could just be one more little thing right here that just says like Masters 1, brown belt, heavyweight, semifinal, you know? But it's just like whenever you just have 15 mats and you just pull up a random match, it's like impossible to figure out like if you're watching a final, if you're watching like a first round, if you're watching an adult division. But Ben's on it. All right, sick. Let's go. But yeah, certainly I just feel like that would be so much more helpful to say the division. All right, bottom right, we got Luandra Barbosa Suarez going up against Maria Micanet Alvarez Barbosa. Let's see how this one goes. Let's lock in on this one, bottom right. You guys lock in on that. I'll be right back. I'm going to make my dog come back inside. All right. I'm back. How's it going down here with Luandra Barbosa Suarez and Maria Micanet Alvarez Barbosa? Greg Samba says that I think that a lot of European athletes will come up at this event, will emerge out of this event. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's a good chance of that. Definitely a lot of cool European athletes qualified and going to be there at least, We got like Owen O'Flanagan, Nico, Marlon Tajik, Be cool if Taylor Perriman could get an invite somehow. Matej Szczynski got an invite, and then it's like medalists like Owen Jones will be there. So there's definitely like a lot of cool European guys. Adam Wardzinski got an invite, Mateusz Gamrot. Definitely a lot of European guys who will be there and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's one of the toughest brackets on earth, so they're going to have to kind of like ball out at ADCC to really emerge. But they're all very capable for sure. Let's see here. What we got going on? What should we be locked in on? Ooh, you guys see that top right? Was that a little loopy choke? This loop choke top right, that was kind of slick, huh? Kind of slick with it. Dude, I saw this video on Instagram yesterday. Chase Smith sent it to me. If you guys remember Chase Smith, he was one of the FloGrappling guys, pretty OG FloGrappling guy. Chase sent me this video of this dude who was breaking down a move he was calling the basket case that he was like saying he invented in competition whenever he was a blue belt, and now as a brown belt he's decided to name it, and it was just a loop choke. And it's like, the guy didn't necessarily seem like he had like malicious intent, but it was like very funny to see a guy who like genuinely thought he invented the loop choke, where it's just like, hey brother, this is a rather prominent submission. It's not even just like an obscure submission. Like, it's not like it's like the Mikey lock and he's like, no, I did this first. You know what I mean? Or like the Locky lock or whatever. Like something like that. It's like the loop choke, bro. The loop choke's like pretty known. So I don't know. That's just like, jiu-jitsu is a weird thing where people can like exist inside like just like their small jiu-jitsu world, like their gym, their instructor, their training partners. They don't really get out and compete much outside of regional stuff like that, So jiu-jitsu is a very weird thing like that, where your jiu-jitsu world can be very small if you kind of like want it to be, or if you're just like not interested in other stuff. But I just thought that was very funny to like be like, damn, this dude got all the way to brown belt and he legitimately never came across another person doing a loop choke. So somebody send that to Nicholas Marigali. Marigali might have some thoughts on if that guy invented it or not. Yeah, I invented the loop choke. Halleck. What's up, Tommy? What are you up to, bro? Happy Friday. Welcome into the stream. We're watching these brown belchies. The Faja Marron. We're watching the Faja Marron at the IBJJF Brasileiros. What's going on in Chile, Tommy? What's the word? What's the word down there in Chile? They run this Midas ad so much with freaking the Cobra Kai guy. Fasha. Going to an open mat in about an hour. All right, we'll have to shut it down when you go to open mat. If you can't join in, then we don't freaking want to be live. It's Labor Day, so everybody's chilling. Greg Samba, Brazil has still the lead in Ghee. Yeah, I would agree. Like Ghee Worlds, most of the champs are going to end up being Brasileiros. Man, but isn't it sick when there's a gringo out there in the Brazilian Nationals just tearing it up? You guys know old Uncle Ricky, Ricardo in the chat. Uncle Ricky, original gringo down there in Manaus making it happen. Old Boleu. Competing down there with the Manawaras. That's pretty sick. Tommy, what do you do? Like, where do you work and stuff in Chile? Like, you got like a job set up down there? Are you like a digital nomad type of guy? That's right, Uncle Ricky, the OG. First gringo to win in Manaus 2004. That's a pretty sick title. Pretty sick title. I feel cool having just gone to Manaus as a gringo. Also scored 4 touchdowns, Polk High. Legend. Absolute legend. Online English teacher. Nice. Hell yeah. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Just doing the Chilean life. Teaching English. Copa Osvaldo Alves, Purple Belt Champion 2004. Damn, Ricardo. Those freaking... They just stack up. You and Pete the Greek run it. Hell yeah. What up, Terry? Welcome in, bro. I'm gonna post this. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. The Trash Man. What's up? What's up, the Trash Man? Haven't seen you in a minute, Trash Man. What the heck you been up to, huh? What's going on, big dog? I actually, I forgot to put my trash out on trash day the other day. So, oopsies, you know? Just a little bit of an oopsies from little old Trey there. Forgot to put my trash out. I've been doing good. We've just been watching a little Brasileiros here. We got brown belts today we're honing in on. Yeah, the trash man showed up to remind me. I gotta wait till Monday, though, dude. Dang it. One second, just posting this on FloGrappling story. 1 second. Boom, posted it. Dude, what do you have you guys seen this stuff FloGrappling's been posting about Tapper Chat? I mean, this was designed for everyone who's in the chat right now, pretty much. You know what I mean? So Friday, May 8th, we're doing Tapper Chat, where basically it's going to be 10-minute sub-only matches. If it goes to decision, the YouTube chat votes in a poll. We're going to run a YouTube poll. You guys vote and decide the winner. Can I count on you boys being there? Are you guys? I'm gonna be on commentary, so I'll be reading the chat and everything during it, and talking about the matches. You know, I'm not like some analytical guy. If you guys have watched this before, you know I don't sit here and analyze all of that stuff, but I'll be saying a whole lot of nothing, and but you know, it makes me wonder if you guys are gonna be in there. Like, if you're going to be in there voting and stuff. We've never needed the chat more than we will on Tapper Chat. You know? It's like this event is designed around the chat. So if you guys aren't there, then we might be screwed. And I got to make sure I got my boys in the mix, making sure that they're holding it down, doing the right decisions. You know, I don't want a whole bunch of new random chatters in there. I got to get the Alley Cats Anonymous in there, making sure we're getting it right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can trust you guys, so we got to make sure we're getting it right. It's going to be Friday, May 8th at 8 p.m. Central Time is when the stream starts. So Friday, May 8th, 8 p.m. Central Time. The Trash Man, you like that? Tommy, you don't like the Ghee, though, dude? I'm a big fan of the Ghee, to be honest with you. I trade mostly in the Ghee. I like to watch both Ghee and no Ghee. Map 4? I think we're watching Map 4. Yeah, this is Map 4 up here. And then we got 11 and 10 down there. 1, 4, 11, 10. Hey, Duda. This is Map 4 right here. Ooh, we got beef in the comments section. Trashman says Ghee is superior. Tommy says no way, Jorge. I like no Ghee. Now you guys got to duke it out. All right, we're gonna have an official Ghee versus no Ghee debate. I'll moderate. We're gonna put the Trashman up against Tommy. What's Central Time? I'm not from USA. It's like the time zone that Austin, Texas is in, I guess. It's kind of like what time zone are you in? I don't know. What's Central Time? I'm not from USA. Like, if you're from Sao Paulo, then Central Time is 2 hours later than Sao Paulo time. So 2 hours earlier. So like it's 10 a.m. Central right now, and it's noon. It's like 12:02 Sao Paulo time. But like every country has time zones. That's not just like a USA thing, right? The whole world has time zones. Tommy and Trashman, I've yet to see any arguments. Are y'all hiring at FloGrappling? I don't know about at FloGrappling specifically. Flow Sports is kind of always hiring, though, to be honest. There's always positions coming available and everything. What type of job would you be after? Well, to start, I like my hands as they are, not crippled like an 80-year-old before I'm 30. That's where you're wrong off the rip. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to moderate or am I supposed to rebuttal? I like when my hands get a little gnarly. You know what I'm saying? Let people know. End up looking like a meow brother out there. Just hands and feet just freaking warped. Yo, watch my buddy on mat 3. All right. What's up, Bentley? You're at main character right now? Let's go, bro. Who's teaching today? Who are you excited to go see today at main character, Bentley? Ghee is low-key better for standing. Tommy says both. Haha. Okay, a little bit of both. A little bit of rebuttal, a little bit of moderation. Ghee is better for standing. It's better for if you kind of want to use a little bit of judo in the mix too. But you know, no-gi's probably better for like just traditional wrestling. Frankie Nuck said, "You got good-looking hands, my guy." Ooh, ooh, thank you, Frankie. Ooh, you know, hit me up. Let me know if you want to buy hand picks. If anybody's watching, you want to buy hand picks, you let me know. Billy said Cassia Mora and Adele. That's pretty sick, dude. Couple beasts. Cassia's she'll stomp on you. He better for standing, still pulls guard. Kind of true. You don't know how good my stand-up is, pal. Mano. You don't know how good my stand-up is, mano. It seems the Ghee versus no Ghee debate is just right down the middle still, boys. I need someone to make some compelling arguments to sway the vote one way or another. You don't know how good my stand-up is, mano. Caralho, porra. Que isso? Que isso, juiz? Que isso? Leia Varga, yeah, main character is going to be fire for sure. Main character is sick. This is Kamoy put together like a really dope week for jiu-jitsu fans, you know? I think yesterday there was like an Andy Varela seminar, maybe someone else. I know today, our boy Bentley said that it's Adele and Cassia Mora, so that's awesome. And, excuse me? I know JT Torres gets in today because I got to go pick him up from the airport later. Yeah, I got to go pick JT up from the airport. We're going to go shoot a Fix My Game. JT's going to absolutely stomp me. He's going to put so much shoulder pressure on me. So much just, he's going to just give me the gnarliest crossface in history. And I'm going to want to just tap to the crossface, but there's going to be a camera on me, so I'm going to feel obligated not to because I'm trying to make like a video for everybody, but really I'm going to be like, ouchie, ouchie, this hurts. Say fishball cat in a Brazilian accent. Now, I ain't just saying anything you guys tell me into this microphone. You guys going to get me canceled. Going to give me a little spanking. I'm going to get in trouble at Flo. Mark Flo's going to put me in his office. He's going to have to discipline me. That's what you guys want? You want me to get disciplined by the big man himself? Hold on. I missed some of you guys' messages. John Danner teaching tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Has there been any no-gi grapplers that switched to gi of one brother's gi worlds or any main comps? Whenever a gi grappler moves to no-gi, they dominate. I think it's partly because there's not really anyone who goes from no-gi to the gi. It's kind of like a lot of people start in the gi and then transition to no-gi. But, like, I don't really know of a no-gi exclusive guy who then one day was like, I'm going to put the gi on and compete in the gi. Like, can you name an example? People always kind of use that argument of like a Ghee guy can go win no-gi stuff, but I never see a no-gi white guy win in the Ghee. It's because I just literally think there's not an example of someone trying to do it. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't think of a person. In history of ADCC, how many no-gi? I mean, yeah. We got to roll with Adele. No, Andy Varela. We roll with Andy Varela. Okay, sick. I'm glad you roll with Andy. Was Andy a madman? Can you put a votation on the chat so we know if more people prefer Ghee or no Ghee? Yeah, Demetrius Johnson, I guess, would be the example. Like MMA guy who went and put on the Ghee, competed at Masters Worlds and Pans and stuff. Matt 9, please. I got you. Boom. There you go. There's Matt 9. All right, you guys want me to run a poll? I'll run a poll. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all. Yeah, Andy does have insane slide bys. Did he teach the slide by? What move was he actually teaching? All right. The poll is live. The poll is live. We'll see what you guys have to say for yourself. Show Matt 3. There you go. There's Matt 3. Slide by, back take, duck under, and how to do his rear naked choke. That's pretty sick. That seems like a good time. Did you learn a lot? Were you hitting it? Were you hitting it after you showed it? Man, Ghee is just stomping no Ghee in this vote. 91% for Ghee. You know Ghee stands you gotta throw down your votes right now, man. Want to know how they should change super fight rules? No points, no sub, advantage only. Just think of it. Only advantages. Every time you get a submission, even if they tap, it's just an advantage. Please, Matt 6, please. Okay, I got you. Is anybody still watching Matt 11? Can we switch it to Matt 6? Boom. Boa tarde, Trey. Boa tarde, Leonardo. Thanks, brother. No problem. Love you too, Hei 89. Matt 6 is bottom left now. Right here. Boa tarde. Oi, campeão. Gibran is my brother. Really? Wait, which Gibran Amari? All right, everybody lock in on Gibran Amari. That's High's brother. White Ghee or black Ghee? All the no-gi folks still sleeping. True that. It looks like Gibran got the win though. Boa tarde, Banga. Boa tarde, Hugo. Yes, humble, Pedro, humble. White Ghee. He got the Dubsky there, huh? What, was that the final? Oh, that was like first round. We got to lock in on your brother, Gibran, see how he does, huh? See how he does this tournament. Oh, now we got Pedro's brother coming up. My brother will fight now, David Albanese, match 6. All right, let's go. White Ghee or black Ghee? We're rooting for David Albanese right now. In the bottom left. Looks like if he's White Ghee, then he's got a little pass secured. Ooh. Ooh, what was he doing there? Hitting the ooh, he's black Ghee. He's black Ghee. Okay. Oh no, he kind of conceded the sweep there. He's got to lock in here. All right, David, let's get some frames going. Let's get some good frame structure. Let's start working on making sure. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, he is White Ghee. He is White Ghee. Whew. Whew. Oh. Are you sure? I just thought we watched your brother get submitted. I'm glad to hear he's White Ghee. This is gonna get super awkward. This is gonna get super awkward in the chat. All right, how's our vote going? We got 83% Ghee, 17% no Ghee. AP Sconer said, "Uh-oh." You're sure, Pedro? You're sure he was White Ghee? Yeah, I got the Ezekiel. That's his move? That's his move? He's the Ezekiel guy? You know how the Ruatolos will hit the like little Darce emote after they win? What if someone like started hitting the Ezekiel? Da da That would be sick. Got him with the Ezekiel. Wah wah wee woo. Well, we got a little bit of a scrappy poo top right. Ooh, it looks like they just settled into a nice little position though. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we need some banger matches right now. Somebody get Brazil on the horn. Tell them that we're watching and we want something to pop off. Okay? One way or another. One way or another, we want something to pop off. What you guys been locking in on a bunch of matches recently? What kind of techniques are you seeing out there in the jiu-jitsu world? What kind of stuff are you seeing most prominently and whatnot, huh? What's the new meta? What's the new game everybody's playing? Octopus Guard had its little moment there, huh? Everybody was like all about Octopus Guard there for a second. I feel like maybe the Octopus Guard hype has already died down a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it has. Baleo Platas, huh? What's the Baleo Plata all about, Ricardo? I was definitely trying to get into some Octopus Guard when it was all hype and there was everybody was trying it and stuff. But I see this was my route to get into Octopus Guard. Never actually watched a legitimate instructional on it and basically just see clips on Instagram or see it during matches or rounds and just essentially try to recreate it on the fly, never drill it, and just recreate it on the fly and see if I could end up in Octopus Guard and use it effectively. So my route to trying Octopus Guard might have been a bad one. I fully admit that. But I found that even when I started finding success with it, people quickly learned how to just shut it down. And then I was just getting cross-faced. And it's like if someone's really big, like if you're trying to do it on someone big, at least for me, I couldn't really get it working. So then I kind of stopped doing Octopus Guard. I kind of became out on Octopus. Giordano, I tried Octopus Guard in the other day and got a bruised ribs. I'm out. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And like I said, that's a lot of testament to my own inability to actually just like dive into the technique and try to learn it and everything. If I knew every single technique, if I watched like Adam's full instructional and I watched Craig Jones's full instructional, I'd probably know a lot more about it. And maybe I would learn how to not get caught or not have, that stuff happen to me. But I haven't done that. I've been freestyling it. I've been CLA-ing my way through Octopus Guard. Just kidding. If Greg Souders is watching, then he would say that that's not actually what CLA is. You can't just throw it out there like that. All right, it looks like Ghee has dominated no Ghee in this poll, 84% to 16%. Now, is that a little bit biased because we're doing this on a stream watching Ghee Brazilian Nationals? Yes, for sure. But let's do another poll. Now that we're running polls, let's run some polls. What do you guys think about drilling versus ecological? That's another hot debate, right? Let's do drilling versus ecological. Start poll. All right, get your votes in. New poll just dropped. We're going drilling or ecological. Poll, should WNO do a Ghee-only event in 2027? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should WNO do a Ghee-only event? I kind of vote no, but I don't know. Maybe if someone makes a good case for it. Oh, we're split down the middle right now. 50-50 on the drilling ecological. Oh, drilling just took a slight lead. Every vote counts here, boys. Make sure and get your votes in on drilling versus ecological. This is the finite debate that will decide this one for all the marbles. Matt 7? Yeah, I can show Matt 7. There you go. What's ecological? It doesn't exist in Brazil. Please explain with examples. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's going to, like, open a can of worms. It's just going to get me in trouble. Ecological is like a learning framework that has been adopted into the jiu-jitsu world that, as opposed to like repetitive drilling or learning specific techniques, it uses a constraint-led approach to kind of help someone learn stuff based on constraints. I guess. I hope Greg Souders doesn't see this. He's going to be like, what the freak? You absolutely butchered that. An example would be if you have someone new, then you might put them in mount or put the mount on top of them and tell them to push the person on top off of them, and they would learn from there. But I'm not an ecological expert. You got to go listen to Greg Souders if you want all the real shit. No problem, Osni Fernandez. They're like, you mean training? A specific training? You are talking about the specific training? Ooh, drilling's putting a whomping on ecological right now. 75% to 25%. These gringos always put crazy names on everything. Yeah, it's true. That's good accent typing there, Ricardo. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You guys see anything sick out there? What are these girls bottom right gonna do, huh? They kind of look like they got the eye of the tiger a little bit. Am I wrong to say that these two look like they might have the eye of the tiger and they're ready to do a little scrappy poo? Bruna, she's from my academy, Gracie Baja, Brasilia, capital. She's something. She's something, huh? Oh, she's something. Sometimes I have a hard time understanding what to do in ecological class. In my opinion, you have to drill a few times something, then do an ecological class about, but when you already know a bit. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I get how people would say that, but I think to be honest with you, like Greg Souders would argue that it's like not being set up correctly then, because the game should be kind of simplified and like there should be so many constraints that there's like a clear objective on what each person is trying to accomplish, even like a newer person. And I'm kind of I don't do ecological, but I'm kind of into the idea of it. I like learning about it. So I'm speaking a little bit out of pocket here. Gringo or favela style training? Is that how you sum it up? Drilling or ecological is actually gringo or favela style training? Bora Bruno. Funny story about Chase Smith. Old Chasey and I walking down the streets of Rio one night, bumped into a group of people partying, man leading it all, Leandro Lowe. Invited us over and told me he's a liger. What an absolute legend. Leandro Lowe, absolute legend. That'd be so funny to just like be out in Rio and just come across a group of people partying and it's just led by Leandro Lowe. What an absolute beast. Bora Bruno. Bora. Be honest. Does Bruno stomp you guys in the gym? She absolutely just smashing you guys? Also, Ecological is making a comeback in this poll we're running. It's now 58 to 42%. There's no way Leandro knew who Napoleon Dynamite was. The animal is like me. I know what's coming next. I won't spoil it for the chat if they're following along your story. He definitely did it. All right. Special powers. Please, Matt 6, I need studying my division. Kind of. She's in Sweet Rock. Haha. What the heck does that mean? She's a sweet rock? William Costa Jiu-Jitsu needs Mat 6 to study his division. This is Mat 6 down here. What up, Sam? Welcome in, Playboy. Welcome into the stream, Playboy. All right, we're ending the drilling versus ecological poll. That's enough of that. Drilling 1. Let's see, what else can I do here? Start a Q&A. See you, Ricardo. Have a good one, bro. All right, we're starting Q&A. Officer Juice, Jesus loves. That's like the only chat Officer Juice has ever sent. Big fight in Mat 6 now. All right. This is what we've been waiting for, is a big fight. Thanks for letting me know, Pedro. It's time to get turned up something crazy. You know what I'm saying, boys? So we're going to be locking in on bottom left here for Mat 6 once they come out there and this kicks off. Passing versus pulling guard. You want me to do the poll for passing versus pulling guard? We're going to do passing guard versus playing guard. All right, there we go. The poll's live. Here we go. We got Enzo Giuliano Medino Severa versus David Michael J. Albanese. Real jiu-jitsu. Any black belt streams tomorrow? I think I should be able to stream for a little bit in the morning. I gotta double check everything I gotta do because we have like main character and stuff going on also. So be kind of a busy boy, but I'll see what I can do. All right, we got a question in our Q&A. Olivia Baldanza. Have any personal tips to helping unlock flow in rolling when you're not realizing the opportunities in the moment? It's a good question, Olivia. Thank you for asking it. I would say unlocking flow, you know, obviously it's like you need to have a certain kind of a certain level of grappling sense already kind of built up where your body just kind of naturally knows how to react and knows how to do things in certain positions and all of that. And to be honest with you, it's like if you don't have enough mat time, if you haven't been training long enough to kind of like have a little bit of that grappling sense already where you're able to like flow and kind of capture a position already, I think one of the best ways to start kind of trying to like get into positions and kind of see opportunities is to like go in with an intentional purpose whenever you start rolling, when you start sparring. So like, for example, I play a lot of half guard. Historically, like I end up going into half guard whenever I'm kind of being lazy, whenever I'm kind of like, you know, just wanting to make sure a person can't pass, like, 'cause I'm like pretty confident in my half guard. But I realized that was like holding me back from playing other guards. So I would go into a role and I would tell myself, like, you're not allowed to play half guard under any circumstances. Even if that means you're going to get passed, you can't resort to your half guard. And then like the second intentional thing I was doing was no matter what, I'm going to work to get into X guard. So I wanted to develop a better X guard. I wanted to play more X guard. So every roll I would pull and then I would start. That doesn't mean I pull into X guard. I might pull De La Hiva and then start working from there, or pull close guard and work from there, but I was intentionally trying to get into X guard. And I think by like being intentional with the stuff you're doing like that, eventually more and more of those little opportunities present itself and you start recognizing them more. And then eventually you're able to kind of like do a little bit more of that flow state that you're talking about, where you're just kind of flowing through different positions. You're flowing through, seeing submissions and just shooting them. The other thing is, like, if you want to be someone who kind of like, seizes those opportunities like that, then don't be afraid to kind of just like let stuff rip a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, try to get into something. If you see an opportunity to like go for it, and if you get passed, like, or if you get, submitted because of it, oh, well, that's like part of the learning process. It's like whenever you're going into a round, if you're not going into the round with the intention of like, this is a competition round, I'm going to win this round no matter what, then like losing the round doesn't really matter as much as like trying to accomplish the things you're intentionally trying to do there. So that's a little bit of my advice there. Hopefully that helps, Hopefully that helps. Try it out. Let me know what you think, Olivia. All right. Oh no. David's getting stomped a little bit. Yeah, no problem, Olivia. Ooh, Enzo's closing on the back here. Oh man, he's getting a little gnarly with it. Matt 5 says Caddy BJJ. Matt 5, she says again. Or he. Dang, Enzo. This was all Enzo in this final on the bottom left, huh? I think that he did a bad choose. I mean, good for Enzo. Tough final for David. That's how it goes sometimes, It's easy to be the critic. It's hard to be the man in the arena. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Here's Area 5 for whoever's asking. How we doing on our passing versus playing guard poll, huh? Oh my goodness. Passing guard has 93%, playing guard has 7%. That's like one person voted for playing guard. You guys aren't playing guard? I need everyone who voted right now to send a chat and tell me why you prefer passing guard so much. Why does everybody prefer passing guard so much? The guard is the essence of jiu-jitsu, There's nothing more beautiful than just a well-played guard. So don't you guys hide behind your anonymous vote. I want you to come forward and you guys tell me right now why the heck you're choosing to pass guard over play guard. Or I'll turn this stream around. I'll turn this stream around right now. We'll go home. All right? Don't make me do that. What's up, Vitor Augusto? Hello, my friend. Playing guard is always my plan B. That was me. Haha. You were the one person who voted playing guard? They fought the European final. David won. Now he lost. That's life. Yeah, that's life. Nice. Nice, Osni. The one guy playing guard came forward. What about all you guard passers, huh? I see we're getting a couple more votes for playing guard. If I can assert my dominance and get takedown, I'll do that first. That's fair. I reject your question. Trash man. What the heck, Trash man? Why do you reject it? You just refuse to do either? I refuse to buy into whatever this social constraint is you're trying to push on me that is pushing or playing or passing guard. I don't know what either of those mean. Stand-up's more fun? Yeah, but it eventually goes to the mat. I can't believe we got all this anti-guard talk going on in the chat right now. Is this the community we're building here? Huh? Is this the community that we got in this chat right here? Is a bunch of guard haters? I mean, should I run the poll and ask about pulling guard versus takedowns? Are you guys just going to go off on how bad pulling guard is? You guys are going to absolutely... Oh, man. Oh, jeez. My girlfriend just texted me and said to stop yawning. Am I yawning too much? Why didn't you guys say anything? Am I yawning too much on the stream? Guys, be honest with me right now. Have I been yawning too much? Kiss my ass 8777 says the progression from ecological is far greater than drilling. I wish I had ecological when I was starting out. I'm not gonna lie. That is a hilariously serious comment for you to drop when your name is Kiss My Ass 8777. Like just a genuine, real chat about the ecological versus drilling debate and kind of like how you feel there's greater progress. That is such a funny comment to drop when that is your username. That's awesome. That's been my favorite part of the stream so far, is you doing that right there. So shout out you for doing that. And yeah, for anyone who noticed what I just said, I said my girlfriend texted me. Yeah, I got a girlfriend and she's super hot and you don't know her. She goes to a different school. She lives in a different town. So yeah, you wouldn't know her, pal, but she's super real and she's super hot. And yeah, I got a girlfriend. So get over it. I'm 6'2", admires Hodger G, old school lives. Dang, Beast. Dang, chill out, Beast. Yo, chill, Beast. Dang, 6'2"? 6'2" admires Hodger G? Shit. Dang, Beast. Save some for the rest of us, Beast. Go Tom. What else we got here? What's your favorite guard? Favorite guard, question mark? Favorite guard. I mean, I play a lot of knee shield half guard, to be honest. Play a lot of half guard. To be honest with you, it's just like, me playing half guard is one of those things where when I first started, half guard was one of like the first guards that I like watched an instructional for. Like I watched like a John Danaher half guard instructional, to be honest. And that was like the first guard I really dove into playing. And I've heard people say this before, that it's like, Like whatever you kind of just like first start doing is what you end up doing, you know, throughout your entire jiu-jitsu thing. Obviously you can learn more and add to it and stuff, but that's kind of been true for me. I'm not always even like proud of how much I play half guard, to be honest. Like I'm like, that's why like I was saying earlier when Olivia was asking that question about how I like use half guard as a crutch a little too much. So sometimes I'll make myself like not play half guard. Like I'm like, you are not allowed to play half guard. You have to do other guards because it's just like it's like I have this safety net that I know I can use. But it's like it's my most used guard for sure. Like my favorite guard, probably like X guard, honestly. Like I think X guard is super sick. It's super fun to play. It feels really good while you're playing it. I think like deep Della Hiva / Della X, big Della X guy. I like doing that. I've been playing around with a little more half butterfly and butterfly. So they're kind of some of my favorites. Those are some of my favorites. I'm gonna go get a Jocko Go. I'll be right back. I gotta get amped up. We gotta get freaking stoked, dude. We gotta go crazy mode on this. You guys behave while I'm gone. Trash man, you're in charge. I'm eating an Uncrustable too. I didn't tell you guys that part. How'd they do, Trash Man? Was everybody in line? All right. We're stopping the poll on passing versus playing guard. You guys have disappointed me with these results, to be honest. I expected it to be a lot closer. But passing guard won at 84%. Show mat 3. There you go. There's mat 3. My go-to pass is basically a lot of like crazy dog stuff. I like to grab a cross pant grip and then the collar and then kind of, you know, just freaking. That's a little something I'm into. I got Reed calling me. Should I answer it? I don't know if Reed knows if I'm live or not. I don't think you knew. What about no gi? Freak, dude. Freaking just get swept, get heel hooked. It's my go-to pass. No, I'm just kidding. Probably like a knee cut row drag situation. Headquarters passing. What about you, Will? What's your favorite, or what's your go-to guard pass? All right, we're running another poll. We're going to go which is better. Guard pulling or pulling guard? Or takedowns? All right. We'll see what you guys do. You guys might go crazy on this one. Double unders or knee cut? Let them know. Oh, the poll is closer than expected off the rip. We got 60% takedowns, 40% pulling guard. Now listen, the reality of this poll, and I challenge you in the chat. I challenge everybody in the chat to take a long, hard look in the mirror, okay? And before you vote on this poll, I challenge you to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do you really do takedowns more than you pull guard? Are you really doing that? Or is that just something, is that a version of yourself that you wish existed? Are you more kind of putting it out there that you kind of wish you were hitting sick takedowns? Or maybe you like watching sick takedowns. First of all, everyone likes watching sick takedowns. This is about, are you like, which are you doing? Which do you like to do more? Because I think the reality is that most of you who are in the chat, and I could be wrong, might actually be pulling guard, or you're hoping the person you're rolling with pulls guard right away. I don't really believe that you're all out there just freaking fighting tooth and nail for takedowns. Especially just back-to-back rounds, just 6 rounds deep into the training session. I just can't believe it, boys. I'll be honest. I cannot believe you guys are really fighting takedowns that much. I bet a lot of you want to play on top. I bet a lot of you are hoping you get top position. But are you really going after takedowns like that? And if you are, let me know right now in the chat. You know, plead your case. Prove your innocence. The trash man said, no way guard pulling should be that high. Pulling guard should be banned. In the gi, I think pulling guard is actually better. For no gi, takedowns are winning, though. Definitely not wrestling is honest. What does that mean? Yeah, that poll, it's getting slimmer and slimmer. 43 to 57%. A lot of people just looked themselves in the mirror and had to be honest with themselves for once in their life. Exactly. This is exactly what I mean. Ely, I'll fight for a takedown my first 2 rolls. After that, I don't have the medal. That's exactly what I mean. You know what I mean? It's like, I agree. You know, I'll pick like one round where I'm like, okay, sick. Okay, sick. I'll do takedowns this round. Maybe it's like this guy I know likes takedowns. This guy wants to do takedowns. Like, all good. I'll give him that. Let's do some takedowns this round. but just like, just freaking, you're on your 7th roll of the day. You hear coach go, last round. And you're still trying takedowns? You're still just fighting for a takedown? Whenever after coach says, last round, you're still just trying takedowns as best you can? Like, I just don't believe it, boys. I think what Ellie said is probably true. You know, you do a couple rolls where you're going for takedowns and then you're sitting down. You're like, hey, you want to start on your knees? You know, a lot of starting on the knees. So what do you guys think of all that? I feel like I'm making some good points. Also, I got a drama. Let me. Ooh, there we go. A little dramatization of the lighting a little bit to really drive home my points a little bit better. Can you please match 7 final with Bruna? Yes, but Osni, before I do it, does Bruna smash you in the gym? Kiss my ass 877 says, if you don't have the metal, improve your cardio. I'm 43, and Wagner and Cyborg inspire me. Lead by example. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. I'm also 45-year-old black belt too, but some of our young 20-year-old blue belts got the dog in them. It's like, listen, I'm with Ellie on this one. To be honest with you, I don't even think it's like a cardio thing. It's like kind of just a more of a, what role am I trying to do at this stage of my jiu-jitsu journey? You know, like, am I trying to just have absolute wars every round in the gym? Like, no way, dude. Like, I'm trying to do like sick, slick, efficient jiu-jitsu. Like, I want to hit some cool stuff that's like deep knowledge jiu-jitsu, not just like physical altercations, to be honest with you. So it's like, yeah, it's for sure. Improve your cardio and just like fight forever. I didn't use that accent. I'm English. I know you didn't use that accent. I used it for you. I used that accent. Do you want me to read it again? Kiss my ass. Do you want me to read it again with like an English, like a British accent? I can if you want. All right. What mat did you say, Osni? Mat 7. Do you think that's a better way to improve instead of being physical? I mean, it's like, I don't know. You're going to have differing opinions on like physicality versus just kind of like flow, more technical, more, you know, like cerebral grappling. I do think that like a lot of times it can impede someone's growth whenever they're like prioritizing just like physically smashing and, you know, like, just trying to like do all that. And it's like, bro, you could be doing like really sick, slick jujitsu. And like, I get that you're finding some success by just like doing this physical aspect of it, but it might be impeding like actually learning the jujitsu and everything. Sorry. But it might actually impede like you kind of learning some of the jiu-jitsu. And honestly, like at a certain point, especially like early on, whenever you go from like, oh, I'm just like physical, I'm relentless, every round's a scrap, to like dialing that back, and now you're kind of playing more jiu-jitsu, and like you're really playing the game of jiu-jitsu. Like you might honestly start losing more because now it's like, oh shit, you actually got to like beat the game and stuff, beat the game that someone's playing. I had an old instructor, Mateusz Magalhães, at Fayetteville BJJ, him and Bebeto Oliveira. I was training with those guys. And Mateusz used to always say to beat the game, not the person, you know, that it wasn't about like whenever we were training, we weren't out there trying to like beat our training partners. We're trying to beat the jiu-jitsu game that they're presenting. And I always thought that was like really good way of looking at it, you know? Kiss My Ass wants me to... Oh, all right, I'll re-say it in the British accent. Oi. Oi, governor. If you don't have the metal, improve your cardio. I'm 43. I'm 43, and Wagner and Cyborg inspire me more. Lead by example. If you ain't got the metal, then get out the pub. Oi. Oi, lad. If you ain't got the metal, and get out the pub. Simple as that. Work on your cardio. Right, how's that? Yeah, I saw that. Shane Sweeney was on mat 3. That was actually sick. Yeah, that was all right impression. Let's go back. I want to actually watch Shane's match. All right, here we go. Shane Sweeney trains with the boys at Daisy Fresh. I believe he's from Ireland though. Oh, he was just right. Pulled half. The sweep came up nice and tight. Got a row drag onto the arm. Dang, dude. Shane killed it right there. Shane looking like a beast. Shout out to Gringo in Brazil. Boom. Yeah, Bruno won. Shout out Bruno. What else we got going on here, huh? The poll is currently at pulling guard 38%, takedown 62%. A lot of y'all boys lying in the chat about doing takedowns, huh? I still don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Dude, the absolute worst way to start a round is when someone wants to like start on their knees but also kind of fight for top position. That's so, I hate that round. Like whenever it's like you're like, oh, I want to roll, yeah, and they just kind of like immediately go to their knees where they're like, okay, cool, this guy doesn't want to start standing, but then they like start kind of like fighting from their knees, you know, like they're like trying to wrestle you from their knees. So it's like, what are we doing? Are we going to start standing and either one of us pull or do takedowns? Or are you wanting to start on the ground? Starting on your knees and then like fighting for top position is a weird move. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Are any of you guys doing that and counting it as takedowns? I'll be honest. All right, we're ending this pulling guard versus takedowns poll. You guys are getting out of hands. You guys are getting out of hand with this one. Oh, wow. Oh. The votes are going back and forth. Someone's switching their vote right now as we speak. They're switching it from pulling guard back to takedowns, back to pulling guard, back to takedowns. They can't decide how truthful they want to be. All right, I'm ending that one. 67% said takedowns, 33. Nicky Rod does that, but the way Nicky Rod does it is very different. Nicky Rod actually wrestles from his knees. He's kind of like he's starting a legitimate competition, like jiu-jitsu competition. We got Shane Sweeney back on bottom right. And he just like wrestles from that low knees position. I'm talking about, holy shit. Shane just hit the 10-second armbar. That was nuts, dude. Look at this. Let's see how this plays out here. Bottom right. Pulls half, immediate sweep into the arm, finishes. What a dog. What a dog right there, Shane Sweeney. Shout out Shane Sweeney. Shout out Pedigo. Shout out Ireland. You know what I'm saying? That was nuts. He's now got 2 matches, 2 subs. That was crazy. Everybody in the chat, give it up for Shane Sweeney. We're big Shane Sweeney fans around here, around these parts, around yonder. But like, I guess what I'm saying, KMA, as I'll call you for short, so I don't have to say kiss my ass every time. Nicky Rod doing it, it's obviously different, you know? I mean, like the guy in the gym who's just like a, you know, a Husky Masters guy who just like really doesn't want to have to play guard, but also doesn't want to stand up and do takedowns. He's kind of like from his knees. Shane's first sub was also an armbar. He got into kind of like a row drag type of position and then circled on top into the armbar. Oh, what? Joga Demise, please. I would like to watch Pamela's fight. What mat number? You gotta tell me the mat number. I don't know Pamela. Bro, Joga Demise, your profile picture is crazy, bro. Full of BS. I tried takedowns every round, judo black belt also, but pull in competition because I believe for IBJJF rule set bombs better, as said by Yoda Trumpet Dan. Yeah, for sure. There's like kind of more of an advantage to have the availability of sweeping as well, you know? So it's like if you get the takedown, or if honestly, if you get the takedown, then you get the 2. So you kind of like, you get the same 2 that you could have gotten from sweeping. But if the other person successfully pulls on you and you're on top, there is kind of like an entire portion of the rules that are, or like of the scoring system that's no longer available for you just from not being on bottom. So yeah, I get that for sure. Noel, who's your coach? Her name was Noel. He drives a C-Rock. Bruno. Oh, Shane Sweeney. Hell yeah. Bruno Ribeiro de Silva y Leonel Andre dos Santos. Please. What mat? You guys got to tell me the mats. I can't just go off of their names. Yeah, Shane Sweeney's a cool guy. I met him at Daisy Fresh a couple times. Definitely a cool dude. Got some slick jiu-jitsu about him as well, huh? A couple of those slick little arm bars off the rip, a 10-second sub in his second match. That was pretty sick. She doesn't know who I am. And she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe for you. Ooh. I started singing Teenage Dirtbag and the views go up, huh? You guys like that? You guys like that? You guys are into that? Dang, son. Dang, son. Do I gotta swing some sweet little tunes for you guys? All right, mat 11. Pew, 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 pew. All right, we're switching mat 7 to mat 11. All right, see you, Osni. Thanks for tuning in, bro. You are the man. You are the man. Is anybody watching mat 6 still? Can we switch that to 12? There's a nice little lapel choke top right. Let's rewind it. Let's see how it played out. She doesn't give a damn about me. Ooh. Bow and arrow. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. Metal hangers for BJJ athletes at Laser Gallery CA. You running ads on my stream? What the heck? I want a kickback. What is this? Laser Gallery. Alex Montero, the final in mat 12. Mat 2. Is it mat 12 is right there. Is it mat 12 or mat 2? What is this Laser Gallery, California? Let's see what this is. Is this stuff cool? Kate Kraversky? Where's the Laser Gallery thing? Laser Gallery CA. I'm gonna look this up and I'm gonna see if I'll give my official backing of this or not. Where do I gotta go on Instagram though? All right. Custom laser cutting and engraving. DM for orders and question. Cake toppers at Laser Cake Toppers. Here we go. All right, here we go. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Did someone actually order this? Someone ordered. I'm looking at one of them right now on the Instagram, and it says Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I won't say the name of the person that's on it. And it says, I'm a shark, the ground is my ocean, and most people don't know how to swim. Is that for real? Or is that that's like a joke, or that's for real that they wanted that on there? That's like a meme. But I don't know. These look cool enough. Go support Laser Gallery CA if you guys want some metal holders. I think you can get like
Also on Etsy as Laser Gallery. There we go. Go check out Kate's Laser Gallery stuff if you guys want your medal holders. I want to kick back though, so make sure you slide some cheddar my way. Gotta fatten up my pockets a little bit. The fat cats just get fatter, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich off this deal I just made with Laser Gallery CA. I'm gonna be filthy rich. 4 zone. You guys want map 4? I'll move map 5 to map 4. There you go. What's your opinion on competing? I think competing is very good for a person to do. You know? It's like, it's good to go out and test yourself and make sure that the jiu-jitsu you're doing and the jiu-jitsu you're trying to learn and everything actually works and it is successful in competition. It's a good way to test yourself, see what level you're at. Competing is very hard. It's scary. It can make you very nervous. It can make you feel emotions you don't really want to feel, but it's kind of good to have yourself do that. It's also very physically exhausting, but it's ultimately a good thing. I'll write a coupon code for your audience now. All right, sick. Let's go. We got a coupon code, everybody. It's getting real. You guys see that? I just got sponsored in live time. Who else do you know can get sponsored on live time on the stream, huh? Come on now. Put some respect on it. Place your brown belt master 2 featherweight. What does that mean? Mat 2? You guys want me to switch out mat 2, mat 12 or mat 11 to mat 2? I'm gonna switch out mat 11. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't give a damn about me. Are we? Did we click off of map 5? Oh, we lost map 5, huh? What do you think these two are arguing about? I think they're saying a lot of "Caralho, porra. Que isso? Que isso?" I'm switching mat 11 to mat 12. It's getting hairy right now with all the mat. Everybody's trying to watch all the matches at once. We might need an octobox. Mat 2's up. This is mat 2. I did it just for you, Alex. Ooh, that Jocko Ghost sent a chill down my spine. All right, sorry, I was handling official business right there. You might have heard me typing. I was handling official business, something you guys might not know about. Official business, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite Ghee color? I talked about this yesterday or last stream, but I'll say it again. Probably black. Big black Ghee guy. I think it looks cool. It feels cool to wear a black Ghee. I have a red and purple Ghee that I got from Japan. That's pretty cool. You guys are just all over the place with Mat 12, Mat 11. You can't decide which one you want to watch, huh? Let's all come to a consensus. Are we going to watch Mat 11 or Mat 12? I'm kind of waiting for Shane Sweeney to come up again on Mat 3, so I don't want to switch that one. He might not go for a while, though. Dude, look at this guy's name. Wolfgang Caesar Faraz Werprojecic. All right, I'm going to switch Mat 2 because I think that final already happened, right? Or should I switch? I'm going to switch Mat 4 to Mat 12. There we go. Mat 12 is bottom right now. What do you guys have to say for yourself? Let's go, Sweeney for gold. I agree, bro. I agree. He's in the semifinal of the medium heavy. Let's look at this bracket real quick. Masters 2, medium heavy, Maron. We're still waiting on. Okay, so this match going on in bottom right now, the winner of that will be Shane Sweeney's next opponent. Let's analyze. Let's do a little bit of research, a little scouting report for Shane here. They're stuck in some arbitration. It's always one of my favorite parts of jiu-jitsu matches is whenever there's just arbitration. Mat 12 is top right. Let's get it going on mat 3, boys. Let's end the arbitration. Let's advance. You guys like my lava lamp? How come nobody's complimented my lava lamp, huh? Kinda expected more of you guys to talk about my cool lava lamp. Kinda bumming me out that no one said anything nice about it, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you get a cool lava lamp and no one even cares. Also, did you guys notice I have the 1994 Toyota Supra that Brian O'Connor drives in the original Fast and the Furious? And it's fully loaded, baby. It's fully loaded. That thing is sweet. What belt is your lava lamp? I guess it's a blue belt. I suppose it'd be a blue belt. Since it's blue. I guess. All right, mat 3's back on. We got 2 advantages each. This guy's hunting the back here. Wonder if he'll get the advantage from that. Pretty good for a lamp. True that. True that. Blue belt's pretty good for a lamp. Achilles, is this you driving this car in this video on your channel? What are you doing? You're drifting this thing or just freaking driving fast? What's going on here? NSX time trial. You're cruising that thing, brother. Cruising that bad boy. Good morning. Can you edit that? What's up, brother? Yeah, the quad father is alive and well. We got the quad box going nutso mode on it. Just absolutely redonkulous quad box action today so far. The people are popping off for the quad box. Simple as that. Damn, you hit 180? That's crazy. I was once allegedly in a vehicle with Gordon Ryan while he was driving, allegedly. And he allegedly was going like 150 or 160 or something like that, allegedly. And I was scared, but I was trying to act cool. So I was like, I love driving this fast. This is cool. This is chill. He was driving mad fast, allegedly. No, he wasn't looking at his phone, allegedly. No, thankfully. Allegedly. Allegedly, I'm thankful he wasn't looking at his phone. Allegedly. Diego, how committed are you to watching map 4?
If you're willing to comment Mat 4 15 to 20 times, I'll put Mat 4 up. But I want to see that commitment out of you, man. I want to see that you want it, you know? I don't want to just throw it up for nothing. So if you're committed, you're willing to drop Mat 4 15 to 20 times, I'll put it up. I'll put it up. Hey, big heads. What are you doing, AJ? Just dropping in the chat with a hey, big heads. What the hell is that? What the hell is even that? Top left was a quickie. Hey, big heads. What a funny introduction to the chat. All right, let's go back and see how this played out top left. Little jumping close guard there. Ooh, oh man, armbar. Parou. Yeah, he got him. Looks like he hurt his little arm a little bit. He'll be all right. Watching these awesome matches, of course. That's right, AJ. I got to see Mat 4 at least 15 times for me to put it on. I want to see the commitment. I got to see Mat 4 at least 15 times in the chat. I want to see that you guys really want to watch Mat 4. I don't want to just throw it out there for nothing. Yeah, that was pretty clean. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 10. Plus, we have 10 Mat 4s and one not Mat 4. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think you're almost there. You're almost there. Come on. Boom. Let's go, baby. Mat 4. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Thank you for the dedication. You know, very impressive work to get Mat 4 pulled up. Good work. Good work, Gerald Wallace and Diego. Here's Mat 4, just as requested. And we immediately have a guy with a mohawk. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. We have a guy who looks rather small with a mohawk. Mat 4 did not disappoint, you legends. It's up there. It's right here. This is Mat 4. If you win trials any region, are you automatically into ADCC? Yes. Yup, you earn your spot at the ADCC World Championship. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. You guys really pulled together there to make that happen. I applaud you. Impressive work. Hawk from Cobra Kai. All right, I'm cheering for Mohawk too. He looks like he's in a bad way currently. Ooh. But he's not looking like he's in a bad way no more. He came up on top. Now he's going to do his thing.
Do you know the Mohawk guy, Gerald? Top right there, scrapping a little bit. Is Isaac Michelle still going to ADCC or is Kenta taking his spot? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's in discussion, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in top right. They were kind of in this, like, they were both kind of trying to wrestle up. Nah, just like the hairstyle. That's fair. I also like the hairstyle. All right. Is Shane Sweeney back up yet? We were trying to watch Shane's semifinal, but his match kind of taking a while. Yeah, this keeps getting pushed off. That top right match, that was kind of a funny match. Been thinking about competing? Go ahead and do it, bro. Get you some competition in. We got like a lady Mohawk on top left, it looks like. Slide by boys, keep you updated on Sweeney for sure. Sweeney said he's up in 10. Tad, is this Tad from PSF or a different Tad? Tadig Fits. Be up in 10, huh? Did you tell him we're watching? Did you tell Sweeney we're watching him? Tell him we saw those first 2 arm bars. We want to see another. We want to see something sick. We want to see him keep it rolling. Can you put it on area code 12 so I can see my student fighting? This is 12 up here. Different Tad. Gotcha. That's all right, Tad. Area 12's top right. Area 12's top right. How many times are you guys gonna make me say it before I lose my cool? I don't wanna pop my top, all right? I don't want to lose my cool, man. But area 12 is top right. ISO area 12. Officer Juice with the Jesus Lives, which is always popping in to drop that. Appreciate that, Officer Juice. All right. Perfect. You will stream the Mat 9? Maybe if there's something for us to watch on it. Tadek is a little slow. Oh no, Tad. Toby said you're a little slow. Is this true? Is this true what he's saying about you, brother? You're a little slow, Tad? Area 12 is top right. PSF Limerick takeover led by Shane Sweeney. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let him know. This is true. Jiu-jitsu is the only option. Hey, fair enough, brother. I'm just glad you know yourself. TR5870 said, watching from Abu Dhabi. Thanks for the stream, man. Of course. Thanks for tuning in. What are you doing out there in Abu Dhabi? What the heck are you doing there? Slide by on top. Ooh, big throw at the top right. The old big throw. A couple Masters guys just tossing each other. That's what it's all about. That's why we pay the big bucks to see that type of action. That's right, Sparks Bree. It's the doggone Alley Cats. You know what I'm saying? The Alley Cats Anonymous is alive and well. We're out here finger snapping in the mean back alleys of the jiu-jitsu world. Getting that oil money. Dang, bro. Slide a little my way. My training partner will be fight at Mat 9 in 2 hours. I will be back to ask again. Whew, I don't know if I'm going to be still live in 2 hours. I'll be honest with you. Mat 12 is top right. What's going on with everybody talking about Mat 12, but also can't realize that Mat 12 is on the stream right now? I'm about to switch it off of Mat 12 since you guys keep asking for Mat 12. Since then that way when you do ask, I can actually pull it back up. No way. No way. The next message is also Area 12. What the hell's going on Mat 12? We're watching it. It's just two dudes hanging out. Look down here. You can see Mat 12. Bingo. Greeting, Jiu-Jitsu nerds, watching from Sweden. They love Mat 12, yeah, no doubt. Everybody's going off for Mat 12. They want to see Mat 12 so bad, but they don't even know that that's Mat 12 that they're watching. So do they really love Mat 12? Or do they love the idea of Mat 12? It really makes you think. Do you love Mat 12? Or do you love the idea of Mat 12? There we go, another one, Area 12. That's crazy. Maybe you got to say it in Portuguese. All right. Isso area 12. Entende? Isso area 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce. Isso area doce. Tá bom? Tá? I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Had to count on my fingers there. I skipped 7 the first time. Elmer Homero Kara said, "Thank you watching from Mexico." Thanks for watching, Elmer. Where you at in Mexico? Doce. Doji. Doce? Map 5? You really want map 5? You guys want me to switch map 5 to map 4 to map 5? Amazing Portuguese mate. Shout out from Brazil. Thank you. From Brazil. From India. Oh, we're getting a widespread. Monterrey, Mexico. Where else is everybody else from? We got Monterrey, Mexico in the house. We got India. We got Brazil. We got Sweden. We're just popping off, huh? We're getting active in the chat all over the world. The Alley Cats Anonymous is an international organization. So he's on mat 3 in 1 minute. So he's up next on bottom right. All right, I'm switching map 4 to map 5 because homeboy Victor Castro, BJJ, really wants it. So we're going to give it to him. Andre Ferreira calling in from Sao Paulo. We got Tad calling in from Limerick, Ireland. Get up the slide by. Victor Castro from Cara, Brazil. We got BI73 from Spain. We got Paso from Portugal. That's what's up. We got an international crew here, dude. If this is some of you guys' first time in the stream, then this little organization we're building on these live streams is called the Alley Cats Anonymous. You know, we're a group of like-minded individuals who like to, do a little finger snapping in the back alleys of the jiu-jitsu world. And it sounds like we're putting together quite the international crew of alley cats and hunks alike, So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in and, enjoy the show. Thank you for being a part of it. Now, listen, I see your message, Leonardo. You want me to say that word, and you're trying to trick me because if I say it wrong, I'm saying something I wouldn't want to say. And if I say it correctly, I'm saying bread. And so I will say it. I will say, pão. Pão. Eu quero pão. Eu quero pão, por favor. Eu quero muito pão. How about that? You didn't think I would pull that off, did you, Leonardo? You thought you were going to trick me. You thought you were going to trick me with that one, but I was too hip to your plan. All right, we should have Shane Sweeney coming up next, bottom right. Any BJ Jim's recommendation in Vienna, Austria? Yeah, I think Julian Espinoza is teaching at Hinzo Gracie in Vienna, if I'm not mistaken. I would let me. Yeah, here we go. We got Shane Sweeney coming up bottom right. All right, here we go. Shane Sweeney. Ooh, he ain't messing around. Right into the A game. Half guard. Locked, crazy, a dog fight. Roll him through. That boy done found his game. He's hit this every match so far. Yeah, go to Hinzo Gracie, Vienna. Julian Espinoza's training there. He's teaching there. All right, now we see a little bit of Shane. No connection, just on top. So far, everything we've seen from him, he pulls half, gets a crazy connection, gets in a dogfight, rolls through, and then he's gotten the armbar twice off of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shane just freaking. Dude, Shane is going nutso mode. Oh, he opted for the straight ankle. Can he finish this? Be careful here, Shane. Don't get disqualified. These are choppy waters when you get into these leg entanglements, IBJJF rules. That boy jumped that armbar. He said the alley cats are watching. I gotta hit this. Is he gonna turn this into a knee bar? Did he get it right there? Me thinking he did. Good work, Shane. Shane is killing it out there at Brasileiros, dude. What a guy he's putting on. So he's in the finals now. Shout out Shane Sweeney into the finals. 2 arm bars. We almost saw another arm bar there. That was nuts. Opted for a little knee bar. That was sick. Leonardo, you didn't comment on your plans to make me say that word, and I didn't, did I? How did it go? What a beast, Shane Sweeney. I feel like we gotta at least keep the stream going to watch Shane's final, you know? But yeah, BI-73, I would check out Hinzo Gracie Vienna. Julian Espinosa's teaching there now. That would probably be a pretty sick gym to train at. Julian Espinosa is the man. Half guard mafia at work. True that. True that. We got to go full screen for Shane's final. I could be into that. I could be into going full screen for Shane's final. Yeah, I'll go if we make it to Shane's final, which I feel like maybe, you know, I might just keep this stream going until it's time for Shane's final. Then we can watch Shane's final full screen, and that might be the last thing we watch on the stream. But yeah, he's having a run, dude. 2 arm bars, a knee bar, just absolutely murking fools. Just running that half guard game like he freaking stole it. He's got that half guard game tuned up like a Chevy big block. You know what I'm saying? Running on diesel. He's got that power stroke half guard. That diesel engine. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm a half guard player as well, trying to be like Shane when I grow up. Dude is a beast. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mat 6? You guys really want Mat 6? What do you want me to take off to show Mat 6? Mat 2? Yeah, thanks, dude. No problem, Mateus. What are you thanking me for, though? Showing Mat 6? Is that what everybody wanted to see? Everybody's trying to see Mat 6 these days, huh? At one point, it was Mat 12. Everybody was trying to see Mat 12. Now everyone wants to see Mat 6. It's crazy how quick you guys switch up on them. Crazy how quick you guys switch up on those mats. Thought I'd see a lot more throws. Yeah, I feel like, you watch Europeans, you see more throws. I feel like Brasileiros, it's not as judo of heavy of a event. Full screen, how often do we get to witness greatness? If you guys want to witness greatness full screen, I can make my camera full screen. Is that what you're asking for? I might be able to pull that off for you, all right? You ask nice enough. I might give you the full screen treatment. When is Shane coming up next? Oh no, did he get moved around? I'm not seeing him in the order of fights on mat 3 anymore. Did he move mats? Somebody get Shane on the horn. Somebody get Shane on the horn. Let's figure this out. Ooh, he's mat 10 now. He's mat 10, and it should be about 15 minutes, but his opponent hasn't. His opponent isn't set for the final yet. So we got to watch Ruben Dario Manzur versus Wellington Amaro da Silva. That will decide who his opponent in the finals. Let's move this mat 3 to mat 10. Uh-oh. It's got the medic thing up. Someone got hurt in this semifinal. Can't go back because we just joined in. It looks like Ruben Dario Manzur might have won, though, unless the other, Shane full screen Sweeney. Hell yeah. Everybody start calling Shane that. That's his nickname now, full screen. Shane full screen Sweeney. The only grappler who can take the quad box to full screen due to his, relentless pace, his non-stop search of submission, his overall aura and charisma. Oh, Shane full screen Sweeney. Oh, full screen Sweeney. Shane's got to start going by full screen Sweeney. I'm pretty sure mat 6 is up. 6 is right here. Yeah, I'm known around these parts as old full screen Sweeney. So don't get it twisted. Dang, it looks like he's got like 5 matches before him on mat 10. Oh, full screeny. Barada Plata or Terrico Plata? I'm more of a Terrico Plata guy myself. There's a look at a little foot sweep right there. Bottom right. Yeah, I'm more of a Terrico Plata guy myself. Full screeny Sweeney. Shane full screeny. Show Area 1, huh? You guys really want Area 1? Why do you want Area 1 so bad? Please make a case for why I should show Area 1. Is it really cool? Oh, little choke going on here. Got him. This is mat 5 right here. You guys stay locked in on which mats we're currently looking at. You're gonna ask Shane? I was looking on Comp System. It says he's up in he's up at 2:28 local time. There's 4 matches before him. Tell him get Shane on the horn though. Tell him we liked that knee bar. That was slick. And we saw him jump the flying arm bar. Ask him if he yeah, Tad, we have mat 10 right here. We're just waiting for old Shane full screeny, you know? We just got to wait for him. But so one of you hit up Shane and ask him if he sent that flying armbar for us. Let me know what he says. Let me know what he says. If Shane wins, should I try and message him and get him to call in? That would be pretty funny. Shane's on mat 1 now? Yo, and odds. ISO area 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ISO area 5. ISO area 5. Tá? Entende? ISO area 5. Entende? Yeah, old Shane, Matt 10 Sweeney. Okay. Gotta hit up Shane. All right, we'll see how his match goes, and then maybe I'll get him to call in. That'd be pretty funny, yeah. J'ai nada, Enas. J'ai nada. Honestly, Shane's looking jacked. Was he always that jacked? I feel like when I met him, he wasn't quite as jacked. He also had like a scruffy beard, and now he's got like this clean cut look. He's looking like a dog. Something that Limerick air just makes you look better, huh? Makes you a dapper fella. Tá bom, entendi. No, did he? Show Area 1. You guys really want Area 1, huh? All right, we're changing Mat 12 to Area 1. I know everybody rides hard for Mat 12, but it seems like we're like there's other mats that everyone's going for. Algum Brasileiro no chat. You're asking if there's Brazilians in the chat? There's a bunch of Brazilians in the chat. Area 6 is up here. This is Area 6. ISO Area 6. Yes. Somebody get Shane on the horn. Tell him to hurry it up. We're waiting for Shane full screen Sweeney. We're waiting for old Matt 10 Shane full screen Sweeney. Oh, they might have switched his mat again. Never mind. Looks like it should still be mat 10. Oh yeah, you got like 3 more before him now. He said he's in the zone and to stop bother him. He said ask Toby. But that's on you guys. I'm not bothering him. That's so funny. He's mat 10. I know what mat he is, guys. You don't have to ask him. That is so funny. I just wouldn't stop messaging him. He's like, yo, chill. I'm about to compete in the finals. Yo, boys, I'm in the zone. Stop bothering me. You got Ruben Dario Manzer on mat 10. Should be up in about 14 minutes. 14 minutes right here on mat 10. They're not running anything on mat 10 for some reason, so it might get behind schedule. Got to get your guard game up, Achilles. For sure, bro. This guy gonna enter the matrix from here? You're throwing that matrix hook. Ooh. Ooh. He almost pulled off something slick, but now he's getting near past. Say hi for Gym Team Mourinho Jiu-Jitsu. Shout out Mourinho Jiu-Jitsu. I get by at the moment in my gym because I'm big and strong, but definitely need to get a better guard game. Yeah, bro, you gotta play the game. Can't just be big and strong. You gotta actually do some jiu-jitsu out there. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Doing that slick jiu-jitsu. All right, we got a referee going out on mat 10. I'm not sure. I don't think this is going to be Shane yet, but maybe it'll be like the matches before him that they got to get out of the way. It'd be cool if it was Shane. If they jump straight to his match. But as of right now, it has an elimination match and then Shane in the final on mat 10. My only saving grace, I used to wrestle, took first in states 2 times, so my stand-up is great, LOL. Which state? All right, let's see here. Is this going to be Shane? Virginia, huh? It's pretty good. All right, here we go. Shane in the final. We're going full screen. Uh-oh, we lost it. Matt 10. Shane Sweeney. Boom. Move this over here. Looks like he's looks like he might already be doing his thing. All right, Shane. Got oh shit. Another armbar? That boy going nutso mode on it right now. Oh. Climbing it up. Buffering. Oh man. Racking up some advantages now. 2-2. Shane's got the advantage. He's on the hunt for that armbar. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Shane looks strong. He has looked very strong in these matches. Thanks for the full screen, boss. Of course. I mean, this is Shane full screen Sweeney. You can only watch Shane full screen Sweeney on full screen. It's hard to see what's going on with their legs, but I mean, we've seen Shane play half guard every single match so far, so I doubt he's, you know, that uncomfortable here. Buying a little time. I mean, it's like this is a good place to be for Shane. Obviously, I'm sure he wants the sub. Oh, he's going Choi bar. I was gonna say he could like just kind of stall out a little bit, keep the half guard, wait for late time. He's up the advantage. He could also work to get like a sweep late, you know. But it seems like he's just going in on that. Going in on the sub attempts. He's not scared. Somebody asking, do you think Neymar will get picked for the World Cup? I have no idea. What the happened in Area 6? Unbelievable. Oh, sorry, Joel. I get to pick the matches we watch. Oh. You really that upset about it? I feel like I do so much, like pulling up every mat you guys watch. Now I want to watch a match full screen, so that's what we're gonna do. Like, sorry, Joel. Go subscribe to FloGrappling. You can pick whatever mat you want to watch. I want to watch Shane full screen Sweeney. Ooh. Oh, okay. My bad, Joel. Thought you were talking smack. That's my bad. The guy who lost actually won. My mistake. I apologize. I thought you were upset, and I was, I was getting upset because I'm like, everybody's calling for this mat, that mat. So my bad. I'll relax. I'll take a chill pill. They don't drug test for those. Army of Irishmen in your corner defending your right to pick the match. Hey, stand down, boys. Stand down. Oh, did he get the advantage right there? No way. No way. No way they gave him. Oh my God. Dang. Dang, dude. That's a bummer for Shane. I'm gonna watch the hand raise, then I'm gonna go back and kind of look back at that advantage. If he wants to call in, tell someone who's got a line with Shane. Tell him if he wants to call in. I'll still let him call in. Just because it was fun watching him. It'd be cool for the stream to get to talk to him. So he got 2 advantages and a penalty here. Did he already give an advantage there? All right, so he got an advantage there for a near guard pass. And then he throws the Ezekiel. Yeah, it's like Shane's kind of chilling in it. But he did kind of have to like address it and defend it a little bit. That's tough. They were just late putting the first advantage on the board, I think, for the near pass.
But then they gave him a second advantage for the Ezekiel that he was holding on to until time ran out. Dang. Dang, boys. Yep, he got the advantage for that. All right, fresh slate. We got 4 matches to pick. What matches you guys, or what mats you guys want? Pop off right now. Pop off right now. Which mats you guys want to see? Mat 2. All right, I'm putting up mat 2. All right, who's next? Oops. Whoops. Who's next? Mat 12. Mat 12. All right, we're going mat 12. All right, who's next? Won't let me click that one. Any match. Wow, 6. All right, mat 6. And then this one's 5, but do you guys want a different one? All right. What a terrible broadcast. Favoring Sweeney and not showing the other fights. Congratulations. I'm mods, ban Pedro. Ban Pedro for talking that smack. Oh, heaven forbid. There's someone I want to watch, so we watch it full screen. Yeah, dude, I can play favorites in this stream. Like, what do you think this is? This isn't the flow zone. This isn't the official commentary. This is my stream. I'm in my guest room. There's a lava lamp and a Lego Toyota Supra from Fast and Furious behind me. It's not that serious, Pedro. I can watch whatever mat I want to watch. I wanted to watch Shane Sweeney full screen, so I did it. What are you gonna do about it? So what are you gonna do about it, Pedro Henrique? I'm asking you. Yeah, no problem, Mateus. May God bless you. I got a blue belt lava lamp behind me. EJ said, this is hilarious. Hell yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Pedro said, congratulations. How many guys you know with a blue belt lava lamp behind them? Get real. That's right, Adorno. Watching for free, so shut up and say thanks. All right, I knew I'd have my boys in the chat backing me on that. Appreciate that, my boys. Appreciate that. Graziel Silva really wants mat 7. Should I switch mat 5 to mat 7? He's persistent. I respect that. There you go. There's mat 7. This is almost a Brazilian accent. To improve, you need to say the following. I think you're trying to trick me into saying something I shouldn't say. I think you're trying to trick me. If you see someone called Paulo Roberto, can you put on, please? I'll try to. I think you're trying to trick me. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that, Mr. Deco. I won't be saying that. Top right got a slower stand-up match. My teacher, Mat 5, please. Look at this guy. What's this guy saying? I'm switching Mat 2 to Mat 5. Hopefully that one guy doesn't cry about it. Pedro Henrique. Hopefully he doesn't cry about it. How long have we been going here? 2 hours and 40 minutes? That's quite some time. That's quite some time, gentlemen. I can't rewind it because we just joined in. 5 is right here. But I can't rewind it because we just joined in live. 3, 3, 3, 3. Should I switch off of this Mat 12? It's a boring one. Let's go to Mat 3 right here. That's a lot of threes. Mat 3 is a blank mat. Yeah, Mr. Deco. You tried. You tried. If he's on Mat 6, then it'll be down here. Mat 3 is just blank. Here we go. People are coming out now on Mat 5. Let's see what they got. You guys really like Mat 12, huh? All right, I'm switching this back to Mat 12. But it was boring. They're not doing anything. Mr. Deco's popping off for Mat 12. Iso. Everybody just go nuts. Whoever says their mat the most, I'll put it on. Let's run a poll. I'm going to run a poll. Which mat should we watch? And what number should I put on the poll? Let's go 12. Let's go 4. Let's see. What's some other options? 2. 2. Yeah, I might ban Mat 12. Hey mods, ban Mat 12. What's another mat I should put on the poll? What are we currently watching? 5, 12, 7, 6. I have 12, 4, 2. We'll put Mat 1 on the poll. All right. Running a poll, which match should we watch? 12, 4, 2, or 1? Let's see those votes. Everybody get to voting now. If you really want to watch Mat 12, then you better vote. Oh, it's 50-50. Mat 12, Mat 1. Oh, Mat 4 now taking over. The race is on.
The race is on in the poll. It looks like Mat 4 is currently winning, though. Mat 6 is on there, Mateus. I might start a rule where if people say multiple times for a mat that's already up, then I'm gonna take it off. ESO Mat 6. I kind of feel like that would be a fair rule. Like if multiple people call for a mat multiple times that's already playing, it gets removed. Mr. Deco's just on demon time. He's going mat 12, mat 1, mat 12. He's trying to get me to say a inappropriate thing in Portuguese. That's okay. That's okay, Camilla and Mateus. I thought you were really cute. Let's roll sometime. Wow, Leonardo. Wow, thank you for the compliment, my man. Yeah, I don't know. Don't if we train, sure, but probably won't happen. So that's how I get a mat banned. Yeah, Achilles, you're gonna gamify it. Bottom right's a good match. Let me lock in. Let's see how this poll's going. Ooh, mat 12 is winning now. 46%. No one wants mat 2. No one's interested in mat 2. BJ Cringe said, just got here. What's going on? Well, we're having a little bit of a tension around which mats to watch. You know, people are kind of popping off. One guy got mad because I went full screen to watch Shane full screen Sweeney's match. And now we're kind of, a lot of people are throwing out their mats, that they want. A lot of people are saying mats are already playing. So we're running a poll right now to see which mat we should watch. It seems like it looks like it's tied up right now between mat 12 and mat 12's leading with 50% of the vote. So that's pretty much what's going on, BJJ Cringe. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully you got you all caught up there. What's been going on with you? What have you been up to? Why are you just now joining the stream 3 hours and 10 minutes in? What could you have been doing that was more important? We have mat 5, mat 12, mat 7, and mat 6 currently. Do you speak Brazilian Portuguese? Eu falo pouco de português. Eu falo pouco, entende pouco. Eu não falo muito bom. Eu não falo muito bom. Muito pouco. Muito pouco. Eu quero Coca-Cola com gelo e limão, por favor. That's about as much Portuguese as I got. Lots of action on these. Good picks. Okay. All right, we got a full quad box. Whoa, look at this guy top left. Little gravity armbar. Who's he think he is? Freaking Shanji Hibero? Is this dude gonna be able to finish this armbar? Or is he in reverse close guard now? Nice accent. You like my accent? I got a good accent? Thank you. Y Espanol? Yo habla mucho poquito español. Mucho poquito. You should come to Brazil. I've been to Brazil 7 times, I think. I've been to Manaus. Atrapalarium Ojawis. Ref got smacked? Let me see this. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Paro. He's actually down. Did he get hurt for real? Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's right back into it. He's right. He didn't. Hey, that was all business from the Jewies. Shout out the Jewies. He said, get right back to it, boys. It doesn't matter if I don't have a knee. What's up, Dublin? Shout out Dublin. Shout out Dublin. I've been to Dublin. I went to Dublin one time, drank me a Guinness, hung out with Richie B and Marcus Fellon. Show Mat 3. What's going on Mat 3? This is area 12. No está mal tu español felicidades. That's like, I don't. That one's tough for me to understand. It's something bad. Your Espanol, congrats. Oh, my Spanish isn't bad. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Ooh, could you show Mat 6 our sensei will fight with the 50 hey I super chat. Thank you, Enzo Farias, for that, my guy. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. Mat 6 is right here. ISO area 6. Entendi? But I appreciate that super chat. You are the man for that. Mondo 50 no picks. Who's your sensei, Enzo? Okay, we're waiting for another Paulo Herberto. Paulo Herberto. Let me see if I can find. Oh, he's on mat 12. Was he right here? Was it this Paulo Herberto? One of these Paulo Herbertos? Or a different one? Let me see if I can find a Paulo Herberto. Mat 6. Oh yeah, he's from Grappling Zone Brazil. Paulo Herberto Ariolano de something. He's going up against Kazuya Ishii. It's Paulo Herberto de Carvalho. This one's twice the size of him. Paulo Herberto from Grappling Zone Brazil, which I think is the one you guys are after, is up in like 4 matches on mat 6. So to keep on, thank you for the 10 hey eyes to keep on mat 6. My dream is to see Paulo Herberto. All right, I won't change it. I won't change it. If we, this is, maybe that's how we got to do it. Maybe we got to do super chats, decide the mats ultimately. So from here on out, I'll still change mats and I'll pull up stuff if you guys want. But if you want to guarantee that your mat will be played on the stream, send a super chat and I'll guarantee it. It goes to the highest bidder. So right now, mat 6 is locked in. Paulo Herberto Carvalho. Well, his name is so long I can't see the Carvalho part, but I believe it's Paulo Herberto Ariolano de Carvalho. And he's coming up in a little bit on mat 6. Thank you, my brother. No problem. Paulo Herberto with the Brazil flags. You guys are really riding for Paulo Herberto, huh? White belt, 3rd degree. I am a weapon. I believe it, Mr. Deco. Mr. Deco, you're a dangerous, dangerous man. Why haven't you gotten that 4th degree yet, though? Why haven't you gotten that 4th stride on the white belt? What's up with that? Mat 6 is bottom right. This is mat 6. Really, the entire time Paulo Alberto de Carvalho was here. Thanks for joining in, everybody. I'll cheer for Paulo Herberto as well, then. We are so excited. All right, we'll stick around till we see his match, and then I might get off. Please, Trey, show mat 3. Is anybody still watching mat 7? I got curious to know who Paulo Herberto is. Everyone's cheering for Paulo Herberto. 3rd degree, haha. All right, I'm switching mat 7 to mat 3. I don't want to hear nothing about it, okay? No arguing. All right, everybody, no arguing about that. Unless you send a super chat, then I'll switch it to whatever you say. Let's go, Paulo. Yeah, we're all cheering for Paulo now. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys behave while I'm gone, all right? What were you guys doing while I was gone, huh? Did I catch you? What were you guys doing? Huh? What were you guys doing while I was gone? I caught you. I caught you all. I caught you all. Unkel des teles. Oh, he deleted it. I caught you. Caught you guys slipping. Okay, chat, back to begging for mats. He's back. Yeah. That's like all I am. Oh, here we go. Paulo Heberto. You guys want me to go full screen or keep it quad box? It's up to you guys. I know people will get mad, but here we go. Paulo Heberto. All right. I'm going to go ahead and guess he's blue Ghee. I got Reed calling me again. All right, we're going to watch this one and then we're going to end it. He is the one. Paulo Heberto is the one. Everybody go nuts for Paulo Heberto. You want me to go full screen for Paulo Heberto? Oh no, we got an ad. This is devastating. I'm sorry, everyone. We got an ad. This was bad timing. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. 1 second. This is embarrassing. Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. Full screen with Paulo Heberto. It's everything we've dreamed of. Paulo Heberto got them strong grips, huh? He got them strong grips. Ooh, that was a slick little move right there by Paulo Heberto. That was a slick little move. I like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, what a dog. What a dog Paulo Heberto is, huh? You guys weren't lying. You guys weren't lying. He's a real deal, huh? Let's take another look at that. It's impossible to break his grip. He's that guy. That's insane, bro. Oh, man. Paulo Heberto is the one. He's the one, everybody. Caralho. Caralho, Roberto. Caralho, Paulo Heberto. Caralho. Que isso? Paulo Heberto. É nóis, cachorrada. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Paulo Gilberto. You have to confess you liked him. I loved him. I loved Paulo Gilberto. You guys weren't lying. Let's go, porra. E nós, cachorrada, vamos lá. You guys know what I'm talking about? E nós, cachorrada, vamos lá. You guys know what's up. You guys know the deal. Oh no, our little chat screen is broken on this one. Yeah, what we got going on here? That's all right. I think that's it for me on the stream, everybody. We got to see Paulo Gilberto finally. He did not disappoint. He showed up and he showed out. What a dog, Paulo Gilberto. We saw Shane Sweeney earlier. He didn't end up getting the gold. He took the silver, but he looked great along the way. Got a couple arm bars, a knee bar. He was going out there having sick matches. But I think that pretty much sums it all up for today, or finishes it all up for today. Tomorrow, it's going to be the black belts. You guys know what that means. You guys know what I'm talking about. We got black belt adult action going on tomorrow. We're going to see Diego Pato, Tynan Dalpra. We're going to see Gabby Pisania, Sarah Galvao. The black belt divisions are stacked for this one. I think the most interesting thing is potentially getting to see Gabby Pisania and Sarah Galvao meet in the absolute final again, if it could happen. This would be their third meeting in the absolute if it does hit. They're 1-1 right now. I think it's an insane storyline going on, especially going into the World Championship next. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on. It's like Brasileiros has been sick all week, and it's really just getting started. It really finally kicks off tomorrow when the black belt adults take the match. So I'm super excited to watch that. I'll have to see. I got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I'm going to see if I'm going to try and stream a little bit tomorrow and Sunday. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to, but I'll try to get on maybe at least for a little bit for you guys. But thank you guys all for tuning in. What do we got? Last chats here. Enzo said, thank you, my brother. God bless you. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Edson said, thank you so much. This guy's a legend. A legend. Yep. Thank you all for, tuning in. Couldn't do it without you guys. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And, maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. But thanks for watching. I'll see y'all boys.